Hello, 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 and welcome to ER Emotional Response. This is Life Coaching with Ink. This is Ivory. Back again, talking to you about topics. I enjoyed our last series on trauma. It's so much to talk about when diving into that, and it could go into a rippling effect of other topics. However, I left enough information to make it 2 parts, so not for you to digest too much, but just enough to grasp the concept, what to do with it when you feel it, and how to move forward. I enjoy each topic that I talk about, mainly because I'm passionate about it, and I know without a shadow of a doubt it's impacting someone's life in some shape or form. Please be encouraged to leave your comments, your reviews, your takes on my podcast. I enjoy hearing your responses. It's encouraging, not just by a text or a phone call, but I like seeing it too as well, so I can read it from time to time when I don't get that phone call or that text. Everybody needs encouragement. Now, today's topic I would like to talk about is no mask. No mask. Masks are used to conceal a person's identity. Masks are used to allow a person to be incognito for a behavior or action or activity or situation where they can explore and do exactly what they want to do without being known. A mask will allow people to blend in, and they won't be labeled your usual suspect. It'll blow your mind almost to actually think that they weren't who they were. And masks are worn in society by so many people for so many different reasons. Whether it's a physical mask, an emotional mask, a mental mask, a mask is worn. And it hides the true identity of a person, no matter for whatever reason it's used. It's used to hide the true identity of a person. And sometimes a mask is worn for the rest of that person's life, because they might not want to share with anybody who they really are. Now we can dive into whether it's healthy or unhealthy to wear it for the rest of their life, but it depends on the actual part of them that they're hiding. There are so many people for years when diving into sexuality that people hide who they are sexually. They very well might be a man that like a man. They very well might be a female that like a female. They very well might like both, but be confused. And they wear the mask because of social acceptance, self-acceptance, because what we label normal will determine what we reveal to others or even to ourselves. Everybody got 5 fingers on one hand. But if you get that 6th finger that grow in, you'll take the measures to get it cut off because it's labeled abnormal because everybody else has 5 fingers. So if everybody around you is heterosexual and you have that feeling that you're attracted to the same sex, you'll hide it. You'll cut it off. You'll act like it doesn't even exist. And you won't even fulfill those urges because society has labeled it abnormal. Your family has labeled it abnormal, but you're born with these feelings. So you wear a mask. And you explore it when nobody else is around. Or you get that one confidant that you can talk to it about. That one person that you reveal it to. Or a few people. But you wear a mask every day. You can wear an emotional mask where you're insecure. And you cover it by wearing really loud, flashy things. You're insecure and you want to be accepted. And so you'll wear really sheer things. I want men to see my body. Some attention is better than no attention. I might be too skinny or I might be too big. But once they see this, then I'll get that attention and I'll feel more secure. But deep down inside, you're insecure. You might only exist unless you are doing name dropping. Well, I'm part of such and such. Or I'm here because of this person or that person. And so you wear that mask of insecurity because you don't want people to see who you really are. You're not confident in who you are. You don't know your uniqueness. You don't know your purpose in life. So you name drop for the existence of someone else because that person is succeeding. And so you hide behind them. That's a mask. You might mask your emotions by eating excessively. Every time you get a quiet moment where you feel inadequate, you binge eat, hit the fridge, hit the supermarket, hit the latest restaurant, and you're constantly moving in a direction that, oh, you just like to eat. No, you feel inadequate. And so you're physically stuffing your body to drown out the feeling of inadequacy. Heavy. That's really heavy. That's really heavy. But it's many people that do it. The feeling of not being enough. You might starve yourself. You might be saying, oh, I want to be like a Victoria's Secret model. But in actuality, you might never ever be a Victoria's Secret model. But somebody told you wasn't enough unless you thin out. So you wear that mask. Oh no, I'm just staying in shape. Nah, something else going on. There are many, many masks that people wear. And you know you need to reach out to someone if it's making you suffer. If you're dying in the inside and you feel like you're at a despair, that mask needs to be taken off. No mask. This series is called No Mask. Be exactly who you are presently right now and walk in it. Doesn't mean everybody has to know your business. But if you open up to one person, you feel kind of a relief. And then you make decisions based on you being exactly who you are. No mask. No mask. You don't need to hide. You don't need to run through a bunch of girls to cover up the fact that you're attracted to a man. No mask. Because then you could put yourself in more danger. Because now you're running through so many different people to cover up who you really are that you contract something. Because you're not thinking about safety. You're thinking about covering up. No mask. Be intentional about your existence. And if it's something that needs to be managed or taken care of, at least you had a mask off and you can now take care of it. But if you're walking around with a mask, it's almost like you're in denial. No, this is not really going on. No, this is not really happening. You put on a mask of power. And so you hit your girl or your wife. But on the inside, you're insecure. You feel like if she found out that you felt frail in certain areas, she might leave you. So you hit her. That's a scary life to live. Because now you no longer identify as her wife or her man. You're identified as a monster. And that's scary. So now she's coming home to a person that she no longer could look in the eyes. That she no longer can believe loves her. Because regardless what society has said, love is not pain. Can a loved one hurt you? Sure. Even emotionally with disappointment or missed expectations. But love is not pain. If he smack you across your face or hit you across your face, something else going on. Well, it was because I did X, Y, and Z. No, that was a trigger that made him come to the tipping point. But overall, it's something internally going on with him. And the mask of power is hiding. He hiding what's going on with him by putting on that mask of power. One of the most reasons we wear a mask is to be an imposter. You say, no, I'm not an imposter. I'm the realest person they can be. But if you got to stress how real you are, chances is you're not as real as you think you can be. Because a real person just is. They don't walk around saying, I'm real, I'm real, I'm real. You know they real. And so you can't over accent any part of your life and not have people stand back, at least one person stand back and like saying, well, what's really going on? If we take that mask off, who is that who is that person really? And social media, in the industry, there are so many masks worn, it's ridiculous. And masks are worn to also have people at an arm's length. Until you trust them, then you won't derobe yourself and show who you really are. And that's safe, because you shouldn't walk around just trusting any and everybody. That's safe. You come on a job and, okay, you're here to be happy every day. But regardless what you're going on at home, you just like, you put on that mask. And so you happy every day. I'm stressing the no mask so that you talk to somebody. You don't have to talk to a group of people, but somebody. Because what tends to happen with any imposter, they get found out.